Check. Check. கேக்குதா? ஹாய். Hello, hello, hi. Hi, na, hi. Hello, people. வணக்கம், நமஸ்தே. வாய்ஸ் ஆடிபிள்ல வீடியோ கிளியரா இருக்கு நம்புறேன். வீடியோ கிளியரா தான் இருக்கு. ஐம் சீயிங் தி ப்ரிவியூ. வாய்ஸ் ஒழுங்கா கேக்குதா? யா கேக்குது. நல்லா இருக்கு. யா ஓகே. ஸோ this will be our hi Safura, right? So guys, 13 days. Okay, 13th day we are writing our exam. You guys are writing your exam. Okay, so far நீங்கள் எவ்வளோ ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்களோ ஓகே ட்ரை நாட் டு லேர்ன் எனி திங் மோர் தென் திஸ். ஓகே, சின்ன சின்ன டாபிக். ஓகே, இப்போ ஃப்ரெஷ்ஷாக ஒரு சாப்டர் நீங்கள் படிக்கவே இல்லை, படிக்கணும்னு நினச்சிங்கன்னா திஸ் 2 weeks கிட்ட இருக்குது, 10 days. ஓகே, 12 days ஆக்சுவலி. திஸ் 12 days ஐ வுட் நாட் ரெக்கமெண்ட் யூ டு லுக் இன் டு நியூ ஸ்டஃப்ஸ். ஓகே, புதுசாக ஒரு டாபிக் கற்றுக்கிட்டு அதை மாஸ்டர் பண்ணுறது இட்ஸ் நாட் அட்வைசபிள். ஓகே, படித்த வரைக்கும் தெளிவாக ஓகே ஹாவ் குட் கிளாரிட்டி அபவுட் வாட் எவர் யூ ஹாவ். ஓகே, அண்ட் ஆல்சோ மறக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கும். ஓகே, இன்னும் 14 days இருக்குது, 13 days. 13th day writing exam, 12th day you won't do anything, 11th day வரைக்கும் ப்ளீஸ் ரைட் a full syllabus test. Okay, the next 11 days every day ஒரு டெஸ்ட் இல்லை every day 2 tests. ஓகே, சால்வ் பண்ணுங்க, analyze your mistakes, அன்னைக்கே rectify everything with your teachers or with YouTube, with Google, anything. Okay, rectify your doubts அன்னைக்கே, and then whatever mistakes you have done, okay, அந்த மிஸ்டேக்ஸை நெக்ஸ்ட் டைம் ரிப்பீட் பண்ணாமல் அடுத்த டெஸ்ட்டில் ரிப்பீட் பண்ணாமல் பார்த்துக்கோங்க. இந்த கான்செப்ட் பேஸ்டாக இருக்கட்டும், இல்லை நியூமெரிக்கல் வேல்யூ தப்பாக எடுத்தது, டயமீட்டர் ரேடியஸ் எடுத்தது, ரேடியஸ் டயமீட்டர் எடுத்தது, எவ்ரிதிங். ஓகே ஃபைன். ஆல் தீஸ் சிம்பிள் மிஸ்டேக்ஸ் நடக்கும், பட் ட்ரை நாட் டு டூ இட் அகெயின். ஓகே, these mistakes, when you stop repeating your mistakes, when you rectify them and not repeat them in the consecutive tests which you're going to write, அதே போதும் for you to score well in the exam. That's the key, the core idea of what an error correction is all about. Okay fine. Wait a minute, I'll send the link to the mentorship group and Telegram. Okay, just a minute. Yeah. Done. Okay. Thank you. Bro, for theory question, reading summary is enough or reading a lesson fully? Okay. This is for physics. Okay. Physics theory questions summary படிக்கணும்னு சொன்னீங்கன்னா no, it won't be sufficient. Because இங்க பாருங்களேன், this is my theory questions தான் நிறைய இருக்கு. இதுலேருந்து கேட்பாங்க. So I have this paper here. Okay, this all NEET level questions. Very simple, very simple questions. And then one more paper for JEE, previous year JEE questions. So I have one more paper. Okay, advanced அளவுக்கு போகல because they won't ask அவ்வளோ கஷ்டமா. But still, if it had concept applied in a very good manner, I would have taken. But அவ்வளோக்கு இல்லை. Fine. இப்போ கான்செப்ட்ஸ் படிக்கிறதுக்கு I would suggest you to go through NCERT once. Okay, just once. எப்படியும் போர்டு எக்ஸாம் படிச்சிருப்பீங்க, அது போதும். I studied the entire physics NCERT once தான். Okay. So yeah, concept based, if you want proper revision na, I would suggest you to solve questions than studying textbooks. Okay, fine. Because in the time, it's you familiarizing yourself to questions rather than problems. Fine. Okay, I mean rather than concepts. Okay, fine. Okay, done. Alright, so இன்னொரு 2 minutesல கிளாஸ் ஆரம்பிச்சிடலாம். Fine. It's going to be a very simple session. நான் இதை கொஷின் மட்டும் ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணால் இனஃபா. ஃபார் மாடர்ன் ஃபிசிக்ஸ் இவ்வளோ தான் கேட்பாங்க, இதுக்கு மேலே கஷ்டமாக கேட்க மாட்டாங்க. ஓகே, ஃபைன், டோன்ட் வரி. செமிகண்டக்டர்ஸ் நிறைய கொஷின் கேட்கலாம், பட் ஸ்டில் இந்த மாதிரி தான் எனக்கு கேட்டிருந்தாங்க. பட் for you to make it difficult, I have one more set of paper which I'll solve it as well. Okay, நிறைய ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் பேஸ், நிறைய ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் பேஸ் மாடர்ன் ஃபிசிக்ஸ்லேருந்து than numericals you'll have many statement based questions. So line பாருங்க, assertion reasoning, statement based. Okay, fine. But இதுக்கு core concept behind whatever this is very simple. Okay, fine. Okay, all right. Okay, ஆரம்பிக்கலாம் கிளாஸ். ஆனால் இந்த கொஸ்டின் யா as I progress through questions, நான் அப்படியே உங்களுக்கு கான்செப்டும் I'll try to explain it on the go because it's pretty simple. Okay, and whatever questions நான் இங்கே எடுத்திருக்கேன், இதை விட டிஃபிகல்ட் கொஷின்ஸ் தான் வந்து I've taken it for my test series. Okay, test seriesக்கு this is all, it doesn't even come under the இது qualification. Okay, it's difficult. Paper is difficult in test series. Standard இருக்கும். Okay, there are standard questions in this one as well. Okay, but yeah, so for யாரோ கேட்டிங்களே மனோ, right, I have many theory questions covered இதுலயே. I think this will be sufficient for you in modern physics. Okay, fine. All right, so SNG test series இருக்கு, இதில் தான் அதே மாதிரி கொஷின்ஸாக it's available here as well. Okay, ஆனால் இந்த பிடிஎஃப் நான் இன்னைக்கு I'll send all the 4 lectures-ஓட entire questions set PDF வந்து will be uploaded in the Telegram group and the mentorship group. Okay, Telegram group join பண்ணலனா join பண்ணிருங்க. It's absolutely free. I'll send it. Okay, don't worry, after this class I'll send it. Fine. Okay. So class ஆரம்பிக்கலாம், right? Okay, fine. Done. Paka. These are very simple questions. I don't think I'll be using the writing part. Okay, fine. A very simple question. Okay. A welder wears special glasses for what? To protect his eyes from harmful effect of which type of rays? Okay. This glass specs I'm wearing, it has a coating for ultraviolet rays, specifically for ultraviolet rays. Okay. It's harmful, so it's ultraviolet rays. Okay. It doesn't, infrared doesn't affect us, this doesn't affect us, microwave doesn't, ultraviolet rays affects us. Okay. Right. No. Frequency of electromagnetic wave, okay, is given. அந்த இது என்ன கேட்டகரியில் வரும்னு கேட்குறாங்க. ஓகேவா, ஃபைன். ஃப்ரீக்வன்சி ரேஞ்ச் ஃப்ரம் 10 பவர் 13 டு 10 பவர் 9 ஹர்ட்ஸ். ஓகேவா, இந்த ரேஞ்சில் இருக்கிற எல்லா ரேஸும் தே கம் அண்டர் மைக்ரோவேவ்ஸ். ஓகே, பக்கா. All simple questions initially. Temperature of an object that emits electromagnetic radiation must be. Okay, fine. For an object, okay, any object, any object to emit waves or radiation, அவங்களோட டெம்பரேச்சர் இருக்கு இல்லையா, should be greater than 0 Kelvin. This is my absolute 0. இதுக்கு மேலே இருந்தாலே it will emit radiation. Okay, fine. ஆனால் இந்த question, yeah, okay, A, option A, yeah, higher than 0. Okay, fine. Electromagnetic radiation used for water purification and eye surgeries. திடீர்னு இப்போ நீட்டில் கேட்டாங்க. ஓகேவா, அவங்க வந்து we can't trust NTA. Okay, so far they haven't asked such questions, but what if they ask? Okay, I just want you guys to know what these are. Okay, fine. Water purification, they use ultraviolet rays. Okay, they kill germs. Okay, this is what you must know. Ultraviolet rays வச்சு தான் they kill germs. Okay, UV treated நிறைய இடத்துல கேள்விப்பட்டிருப்பீங்க. For water purification only ultraviolet rays, so not microwaves, not x-rays, not infrared, so none of these. Okay, UV rays தான் இதில் வரும். Okay, ratio of contributions made by electric field and magnetic field components to the intensity of an EM wave. Okay, fine. We know that the energy is distributed among both. Okay, ரெண்டுனோட distributed இருக்கு. It's half epsilon naught E naught square, or okay, electric field it's either இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும், or it will be somewhere like 1/2 b square by nu naught. Okay, so இந்த ரெண்டுமே இருக்கும். And we for a fact we know that they are equal, right? Correct? Fine. Average in electric field and average in magnetic field, anyway they are equal, so the intensity they share is 1:1 ratio. Okay, fine. Okay, ஆனால் இந்த question PDF எங்கே கிடைக்குமாங்கன்னா, it will be uploaded in the Telegram group. Okay, நான் இது கூட I'll send you more papers as well for practice. Okay, and the papers along with my previous papers, it will be uploaded in Telegram group after this class. Okay, fine. I hope this is clear. Okay, fine. Plane electromagnetic wave EZ is given. Okay, propagates in the medium of dielectric constant of okay. Okay, This is a very, very interesting question. Okay, this is something you wouldn't have come across. Okay, it's in A cos omega t plus kx. Okay, A cos omega t plus kx. A is the maximum amplitude. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. What is this? Omega. Okay, velocity is equal to omega by k. Correct? Am I right? So far clear. What is omega? 6 into 10 power 8. K is nothing but 4. This is kx. இது waves chapter படிச்சிருந்தீங்கன்னா oscillations chapter படிச்சிருந்தீங்கன்னா I would have told you what, I mean, waves chapter I would have explained you why k term இருக்குன்ட்டு. Okay, fine. 2, 3. So 1.5 into 10 power 8 meters per second. This is my velocity. Okay. இப்போ இதோட dielectric constant என்னன்னு கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். What is dielectric constant of this medium? Light or speed, by how much has it reduced? 2 times, right? 2 times. Fine. But inga vandu the question is a little bit wrong. Okay, dielectric constant is in epsilon naught. Adu relative edukalam. Okay, sure. I'll tell Vinod to send that too. Okay. Fine. Inga vandu it's not dielectric constant, rather refractive index. Okay, so refractive index என்னது? 1.5. C by V. C is 3 into 10 power 8 divided by 1.5 is 2. Okay, fine. Okay. Share this lecture to your friends, guys. The questions solving session. I hope this will be helpful for every one of you guys. Okay, right? Share பண்ணுங்க as much as possible so that they will be beneficiary from this lecture too. Okay, நீங்க மட்டும் நல்ல கான்செப்ட் பார்த்து கற்றுக்காதீங்க. Okay, fine. All right. The electric field strength in an electromagnetic wave is given. The magnitude of magnetic field strength would be, okay, fine. E by B equals C. We know this for a fact. Okay, this is something I taught you in electromagnetic waves. E by B is equal to C. Maximum is equal to speed of light, but energy distribution is same, but values vary. Okay, fine. In the every E is nothing but 10 power 4, right? 10 power 4, 10 power 4 divided by C is equal to maybe max. What is C? 3 into 10 power 8. It goes up. 3.3 into 10 power minus 9 euro. Correct? I don't think it's 9, but 10 power 8, 10 power minus 4, 10 power minus 4, 10 power minus 5. Yeah, 10 power minus 5. Simple calculation. Okay, fine. Pakka. Okay, na. Okay. Okay, obviously. இந்த மாதிரி calculation மிஸ்டேக்கும் எக்ஸாம் நீங்கள் பண்ணுவீங்க. Say, sometimes these examiners, they know that we're going to make mistake in this step of the calculation, so that எனக்கு இங்கே ஒரு ஆப்ஷன் -9 நான் போட்டேன்னா அதே மாதிரி ஒரு ஆப்ஷனு சே இங்கே 12க்கு பதிலாக இங்கே he would have given me -9. -9 கொடுத்து அவ்வளோதான் முடிஞ்சு. நான் இதான் போட்டிருப்பேன் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அட்டெம்ப்ட்லேயே. ஓகேவா? அப்போது டமால் ஒரு மார்க் போச்சு, -1. ஓகே, ப்ளஸ் 4 marks which I could have gotten easily, அதுவும் போச்சு. -5 from my total. ரேங்க் எவ்வளோ அடிப்படும்? It all, I mean, that also, ஸோ ஒரு 100 ரேங்க்ஸ் கிட்ட போயிருக்கும். ஃபைன். ஸோ the thing, அதனால தான் I am very much focusing on you guys to practice questions on your own, because once you do mistakes and once you rectify them, the exam you won't be repeating it again. Okay, This is very crucial. The small things which we do in the chinna mistakes irukku, yeah, this we should not repeat in the examination, because even a single question could lose us say 100 ranks. Okay, sometimes 50 to 100 ranks இத போகலாம். Okay, I hope this is why I'm emphasizing so much on practicing on your own with papers எல்லாம். Okay, fine. A point source of electromagnetic radiation has an average power output of 800 watts. Okay, the maximum value of electric field at 4 meters from the source is. Okay, this is a very nice question. Okay, this is a very nice question. I'll tell you. 8th question. என்ன கொடுத்தனா average power கொடுத்தறான். How do we write power? Fine. How do we write power? Power is nothing but energy dissipated per unit time. Okay. Okay, fine. Power, we use it in a formula of intensity. Correct? Okay. What is intensity? Power per unit area. That is my intensity. Right? Okay. I'll write it here. Power per unit area is my intensity. Okay, wow. Fine. So let's take intensity for a moment. Okay, intensity எப்படி எழுதலாம்? Power per 4 pi r square, because 4 meters distance தள்ளி இப்போ கேட்குறாங்க. Area of that surface is 4 pi r square. Simple. Okay, nothing is complicated in physics. Okay, so far. Okay, to 11th 12th வரைக்கும் it's all basic logic தான். Okay, fine. 4 pi r square. Now power நான் எப்படி எழுதலாம்? Power can be written as E naught square by nu naught c. This entire thing, power and intensity, power and area, right? இப்படி எழுதலாம். Okay, fine. This formula, one minute, this formula is my other formula for intensity, right? So power கொடுத்தாச்சு, intensity கண்டுபிடிச்சாச்சு, intensity இதையும் நான் ஈக்குவேட் பண்ணுறேன். ஓகேவா? Now what are we supposed to find? Maximum value of electric field. Okay, fine. Maximum value of electric field. Okay, what is the maximum value of electric field? We are supposed to find E naught square by nu naught c is equal to P by 4 pi r square. E naught is equal to P into nu naught c divided by 4 pi r square under root. Correct? Okay, fine. Okay, okay. இப்போ பவர் எவ்வளோ? 800 watts. Okay, 800 into nu naught value 4 pi into 10 power minus 7, c oda value 3 into 10 power 8 pi 4 pi திரும்பி கீழே 4 pi into r square value என்ன 16, 4 into 4. Okay, everything is under root. Okay, fine. 4 pi cancel. Okay, fine. Either it will become 2. Okay, it will become 1. It will become 2. Okay, 1.5. This will be 10 power 1, 10 power 3. 1.5 into 10 power 3, 15 into 10 power 2. Okay, 15 into 10 power 2 under root. Okay, if you simplify this, என்ன கிடைக்கும்? We get around 50. If I'm not wrong, we'll get around 54 கிடைக்கும் நினைக்கிறேன். We have an option here 54 கிட்ட. Yeah, exactly. Hmm. Right. Intensity of sunlight and earth surface கொடுத்தாங்க அதாவது இவ்வளோ பவர் per area. Okay, amplitude of electric field in sunlight is nearly, okay, exactly same, 1300 watt per meter square should be equal to my E naught square by nu naught C, right? This is my இன்டென்சிட்டியோட ஃபார்முலா. ஓகே, இப்போ கேட்குற ஆம்பிளிடியூட் ஆஃப் எலக்ட்ரிக் ஃபீல்டு, இது இது வேல்யூஸில் சப்ஸ்டியூட் பண்ணோம்னா, ஃபார் தோஸ் ஹூ டோன்ட் நோ இ நாட் ஸ்கொயர் பை நியூ நாட் சி ஈக்குவல்ஸ் மை இன்டென்சிட்டி, kindly refer my electromagnetic waves or lecture. Okay, I have explained it in detail. Okay, I've explained it in detail. Okay, just go check it out. Ipo let's solve it. Okay, E naught square by nu naught C equals 1300. Okay, E naught square equals to nu naught into C. What is nu naught? 4 pi into 10 power minus 7. What is C? 3 into 10 power 8 into 1300 under root. Okay. Solve பண்ணிங்கன்னா what will you get? 412 into 3.14 into 10 into 1300. Okay, 1 minute. So it will be around 990. Okay, fine. All right, exam lab, this is the maximum amount of calculation they will have. Okay, they'll ask you. All right, okay. Okay, this is another question. X-ray tube potential difference across the two ends is 10,000 volts. Okay, energy of electrons striking the anti-cathode is 1.6 into 10 power 15 joules. Okay, the maximum frequency of the continuous X-ray radiation is nearly. Okay, so it's a very nice question. See, potential difference கொடுத்துறாங்க. ஓகேவா, ஃபைன். எலக்ட்ரான் maximum, okay, எலக்ட்ரானோட எனர்ஜி எவ்வளோ இருக்கும்? E into V, right? E into V, 10,000 volts into charge of electron will be its energy. Okay, so basically what happens though, electron என்ன ஆகும்? It'll get energy. Fine, it'll get energy. Okay, it'll go hit and then produce X-rays. X-rays or the maximum energy will be this much. Fine. Okay, X-ray oda energy கொடுத்துறான் for individual photon of X-ray. Okay, இப்போ X-ray oda energy is given. What is the formula of energy of any EM, electromagnetic radiation? Hc by lambda or h nu, right? H nu. Okay, what is Planck's constant here? I just want you guys to solve it. Okay, it's very simple. Okay, basically excited electrons, they go hit here to produce radiation. Fine. Okay, இப்போ the energy of electrons striking the atom. Energy கொடுத்துறாங்க E into 10,000 கொடுத்துறாங்க. Okay, energy after C, there's a plate here, electrons get emitted, hits here, produces X-ray. Okay, it's like opposite to what our photoelectric effect was. Photoelectric effect la electricity comes, hits it. Okay, adukaprom electrons go and then start a circuit. In this effect, okay, we are creating a potential difference because of which electrons move. Okay, move I, then they produce radiation. Paka, nice. Ipo, what is the energy of electron? 1.6 into 10 power minus 15, which will be equal to h nu. What is h? 6.6 into 10 power minus 10 power minus 14 or 15 14 yeah, if I'm not wrong. 6.6 and 10 power minus 14 not 14. 6.6 and 10 power minus 34, yeah, constant, Planck's constant. Okay, 34 will be equal to my frequency. Simple. Okay, when you solve this question, you get around இங்கே என்ன ஆப்ஷன் எல்லாமே 2.4 தான் இருக்கா? ஒரே ஆப்ஷன் இருக்கு. Okay, so I am not going to calculate this one. Rather, 2.4 வரைக்கு what is the possibility? It should be 160 divided by 60 or 1.6, I mean 16 divided by 6. Okay, அப்போனா this will go down, it will be 16 10 power minus 10 power 34 into 10 power minus 15. எவ்வளோ ஆகும் இது? 10 power 15 plus 4, 10 power 19. So it will be 2.42 into 10 power 19. Okay, இங்கே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா okay, 10 power 19 option இல்லை. Fine. Okay, nice. Okay. Did I do the calculation right? 16, okay, 16 here. Okay, I'm really sorry. Inga 15 போட்டேன். Okay, so if it's supposed to be 16, which I wrote it here too. Please don't make such mistakes in the examination hall, please. Okay, very very simple. இவ்ளோ கிட்ட வந்தாச்சு. Okay, answer இவ்ளோ கிட்ட வந்தாச்சு. Fine, but still we made a mistake, so that the question solve பண்ண தெரியாதவங்களுக்கும் நமக்கும் there is no difference. Okay, fine, so try to avoid such mistakes. Okay, then it's 18. Okay, right. If you see here in the calculation நான் பண்ணவே இல்லை. Okay, I saw the options were right, so அதனால I made an approximation and then I took the exponents மட்டும், powers into the criteria. Okay, all right, okay, fine. Okay, what is the 11th question? Electric field associated with an EM wave in vacuum is given by this thing. Okay, fine. Is the value of wave vector k is. Nice question, beautiful question, easy question as well. Okay, Anna. Haridra, hi Haridra. Okay, inga பாருங்க guys, very simple. What is my c is equal to, I mean velocity. Okay, in the scene எடுக்க வேணாம், velocity தான் you will remember. Okay, velocity v equals to omega by k. We know this, kv equals omega, right? Okay, fine. Omega is nothing but 6 into 6, 10 power 6. Okay, what is k? K is what we're supposed to find. K, what is velocity of light? 3 into 10 power 8. Okay, இது k அங்க எடுத்து போனா it's 2 10 power minus 2, so it's 2 into 10 power minus 2. கரெக்டாக தான் எடுத்தேன். There's something wrong here. Omega t by k is equal to v. It's 2 into 10 power minus 2 தான். Okay, 2 into 10 power minus 2 தான். Okay. Probably this should have been 8. நான் தப்பாக டைப் பண்ணிட்டேன். Okay, so it's 2 meters. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, that's a printing mistake. It's a very, very simple question. Okay, which of the following statements is true? Okay, fine guys, இது வரைக்கும் நீங்கள் பார்த்த கொஷின்ஸ் இந்த லெவலில் விட கொஞ்சம் அட்வான்ஸ்டாக we have it in our SNG test series app. Okay, SNG ஆப்பில் இந்த டெஸ்ட் சீரீஸில் it's there. I took papers, Sarana took papers, ஷாலினி அக்கா எடுத்தாங்க கொஷின், பிரபஞ்சன் அண்ணாவோட கொஷின்ஸும் அதில் இருக்குது. ஸோ go do check it out. Okay, fine. Because if you want to practice more questions of this level, I think that's a good resource for you guys. Okay, fine. என்ன சொல்கிறாங்க, velocity of light is constant in all media? No, the refractive index ஒரு கான்செப்டே வந்துச்சு. Okay, locus of nature have identical for all reference frames? No. Velocity of light is same in all reference frames? No. Velocity of light is maximum vacuum? Yes. Okay, it's fine. இது என்ன சொல்ல வராங்கன்னா இதில் இப்போ நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா say there's a star moving towards us. Okay, we are stationary. Okay, நம்ம frame of referenceலேருந்து velocity of light பார்த்தோம்னா it's the velocity of light plus the velocity at which the star is drifting towards us or away from us. அதனால தான் there is an effect called as Doppler's effect. Okay, it's a very beautiful effect. Okay, you'd have experienced it everywhere. Fine. Okay, a proton. Next question, 13th question. Okay, yeah. A proton, a neutron, and an electron, and an alpha particle have the same energy. Their de Broglie wavelengths compare பண்ணும். What is de Broglie wavelength? Lambda by momentum is equal to lambda is equal to h by mv. Okay, all right. What is h? My Planck's constant. What is mv? Momentum. Okay, fine. இப்போ mv p square by 2m is equal to my kinetic energy. Correct. This everyone knows. So momentum of any particle is equal to 2m into its kinetic energy under root of. Fine. Okay, இது தெரியும். இது ரெண்டை வச்சு let's make an equation here. Okay, instead of mv we'll substitute 2m into k. Okay, so lambda is equal to h by root over 2m into k. Fine, this is our equation. This is our formula. Okay, in the case. Okay, we have 4 particles here: a proton, a neutron, an electron, and an alpha particle. Okay, proton and neutron, adukku mass is same. Electron mass is lesser, alpha particles oda mass is more. Okay, lesser the mass, we know for a fact that lambda is inversely proportional to mass. Okay, root of mass. And here kinetic energy ஒரு term இருக்கு. Then and question என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்கன்னா, they have the same energy. When they have the same energy, அப்போ என்ன, k is same. So let's not consider k in this question. Okay, my lambda is inversely proportional to root over m. Okay, more the mass. Okay, fine. ஒரு நிமிஷம். More the mass, lesser will be the wavelength. Lesser the mass, more is the wavelength. Okay, simple concept. இங்கே எதுக்கு mass அதிகம்? Alpha particle. So alpha particle will have the least. What is alpha particle? It's helium nucleus. Okay, Helium without its 2 electrons, அதோட 2 proton and 2 neutron is what an alpha particle is. Okay. Okay. So helium, so alpha particle has the most mass because 2 proton and 2 neutron. It will have least wavelength. Okay. This is a very simple concept. So least wavelength is for my alpha particle. Most wavelength will be for my electron because it has the least mass. Least mass is for my electron. Okay. So it has the highest wavelength. And my neutron and proton are the same because they have the same mass. Okay, fine. இப்போ இங்கே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இதை நீங்கள் பார்த்துருப்பீங்க. Okay, this seems right, but this one isn't. Okay, this one is wrong. இந்த ஆப்ஷன் சூஸ் பண்ணுற பாசிபிலிட்டி இருக்குது. That's how they play with your minds. Okay, இந்த ஆப்ஷன் சூஸ் பண்ண பாசிபிலிட்டி இருக்குது. பட் ஸ்டில் இங்கே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா the entire order is just inversed, but this is the right one. Okay, everything is just to confuse you guys. Okay. All right. Which of the following graphs represent the variation of maximum kinetic energy of the emitted electrons with frequency V in the photoelectric effect correctly? Okay, this is a very nice question. Okay, fine. H nu. Okay, H nu is the energy of photon. Okay, clear. Energy of photon அது வந்து இந்த பிளேட்டில் படுது. அதுக்கப்புறம் it will come out with some kinetic energy, which this kinetic energy is equal to அதோட h nu naught minus h nu. This is அதோட threshold frequency. Okay, and then this will be equal to my kinetic energy. Done. Okay, fine. இப்போ we have kinetic energy. Kinetic energy in the y-axis. Y equals to this one plus c, mx plus c னு இருக்கும். Fine. Let's take this. Okay, this is my x coordinate. This is my h தான் வந்து என்னோட what is it? What is h? Planck's constant. Okay, slope. Okay, kinetic energy is equal to mx minus c. Okay, fine. Okay, so இங்கே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா this equation, if it were mx plus c, it's y intercept. If it's mx minus c, it's x intercept. Okay, so it's exactly here. Correct? Right? Very simple question. Clear na? Just let me know. Okay, very simple question. All right. இங்கே இந்த கிராஃப் இருக்குது. இந்த கிராஃப்க்கும் அதுக்கு சம்மந்தமே இல்லை. ஓகே, இதில் வந்து எனர்ஜி இஸ் இன்க்ரீசிங் டேரக்ட்லி. ஸோ 0 கொஞ்சமாக ஃப்ரீக்வன்சி கொடுத்தாலே எனர்ஜி இஸ் இன்க்ரீசிங். இங்கே வந்து கைனடிக் எனர்ஜி இஸ் டு சம் எக்ஸ்டென்ட் அட் 0 ஃப்ரீக்வன்சியை. ஓகே, ஆனால் ஆஃப்டர் சம் ஃப்ரீக்வன்சி தான் வந்து அதுக்கு ஒரு கைனடிக் எனர்ஜி இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆக ஆரம்பிக்குது. ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் மை கரெக்ட் கிராஃப். ஓகே, லாஜிக்கல் யூஸிங் or else this one. This based on mathematical expression, adache you can find. Okay, all right, clear bro? In the questions lam varuma bro, in the questions kekkalam, they have been asking for so many times. So in the questions vara vibe irukku. I can't assure you that they will gonna come. Maybe once now. Okay, after this we are having a JEE mains questions full. Okay, அது சால்வ் பண்ணலாம், don't worry. Okay, fine. Proton and electron have same de Broglie wavelength, okay, Kp and Ke, with the kinetic energies of proton and electron. Which one is the correct? Okay, de Broglie wavelength same இருக்கு, அதாவது lambda is equal to h by root 2 m Ke. This de Broglie wavelength is equal, okay, proton को electron को. Fine. அப்போ h by me and K is equal to okay, Pia. Correct. This is how we are going to express this equation. Fine. Okay. இந்த ஈக்குவேஷன் இப்படி எக்ஸ்பிரஸ் பண்ணுறோம். அதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன பண்ணலாம்? ஹெச் கேன்சல் my me should be equal to Ke by Kp. ஓகேவா? இங்கே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா kinetic energy of electron should be more, அதாவது it's directly related to my mass of proton, and kinetic energy of my proton should be less, similar to my mass of electron. So Kp should be lesser than that of electron. I hope this is clear, right? Okay, this is all theory based questions. I just want you to know, okay, a photosensitive material would emit electrons if excited by photons beyond a threshold. To overcome the threshold, one would increase. Okay, yeah, this is right. The statement கொடுத்துட்டா, and the threshold தாண்டறதுக்கு what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to increase the frequency of light. Okay, increase the frequency of light. If it were decrease na, we are supposed to decrease the wavelength of light. Okay, threshold frequency attain பண்றதுக்கு I have to have a reduced wavelength or increase my frequency. Fine. Okay. ஆனா நீங்க டாக்டர். Okay, well, I haven't graduated yet, so next question பாருங்க. A statement by this is the previous year JEE mains question. Very simple. பாருங்க, இது கேட்டது வந்து I don't even know why they ask these questions in JEE mains. Okay, fine. No particle, whether at rest or motion, is ever accompanied by matter waves. What is matter wave? De Broglie wavelength. Okay, lambda by mv. Fine. Okay, any particle in motion, whether charged or uncharged, is accompanied by matter waves. The statement is right or not? Right. Okay, so first statement is wrong, second one is right. Okay, let's see the next one. Only subatomic particles in motion are accompanied by matter waves. No, everything basically. So if I move this, okay, the move panalum there, it has some wave form associated to it. ஆனா என்ன சொல்றாங்கன்னா, the wavelength is so tiny that we can't perceive it with our own eyes. Okay, basically ரொம்ப சின்னதா இருக்கு அதோட வேவ், இது மூவ் ஆகுது. But just imagine this part, this pen going through this, ஆனா போகும்போது it's oscillating இந்த மாதிரி. Okay, that's what matter waves are. That's what de Broglie proposed. But ஆனா in the caseல we can't see the waves because according to whatever he said, the wave or the frequency, the wave or the wavelength is small. Okay, fine. Right. Okay, only a charged particle in motion is accompanied by wave. No, so it's second option. Okay, they're asking which one is correct. Okay, stopping potential. What is stopping potential? Fine. Stopping potential na, it depends upon, okay, see, photoelectric effect la, okay, I'm having plates. I'm explaining concepts as I go because I want you guys to revise them, because நீங்களா போய் படிக்கிறது I don't think it will help. Okay, பாருங்க, photoelectric effect இப்படி நடக்குது. ஓகேவா, h nu photons are coming down, electrons are emitted, and then it goes hits the other plate with the kinetic energy of Ke, which is equal to h nu minus h nu naught. ஓகேவா, இது வரைக்கும் எல்லாருக்கும் தெரிஞ்சிருக்கணும். தெரியலனா தயவு செஞ்சு தெரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க, பிகாஸ் This concept will definitely be in your NEET examination. I am very 100% sure that this will come up in your exam. Okay, fine. இப்போ ஸ்டாப்பிங் பொட்டென்ஷியல்னா it has some kinetic energy, this is equal to kinetic energy. இப்போ இந்த kinetic energy-யை நான் opposite directionல if I apply force, if I apply field, okay, and this is the direction of movement of electron. ஆனால் நான் அப்ளை பண்ணுற ஃபீல்டு வந்து இந்த டைரக்ஷனுக்கு தள்ளுச்சுன்னா, ஓகே, இந்த டைரக்ஷனுக்கு அதை தள்ளுச்சுன்னா, ஓகே, அப்போது திஸ் எலக்ட்ரான் won't even come out. அப்போது அதை வராமல் இருக்கிறதுக்கு what all the factors? If I increase this frequency na, okay, if I increase the incident frequency na, I should increase the stopping potential more. Okay, if I had reduced the material order, if I have different material with a reduced threshold frequency na, the stopping potential increase pananuma, right? Okay, these are only two factors. Okay. Now, what are the stuff it depends upon? It depends upon the surface nature of substance, partially, but after the incident depends upon angle of incident of light. No, it is independent of the intensity of incident light. எவ்வளோக்கு எவ்வளோ இன்டென்சிட்டி அதிகமாகுதோ அவ்வளோக்கு நம்பர் ஆஃப் எலக்ட்ரான்ஸ் இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகும். தவிர இன்டென்சிட்டி இஸ் நத்திங் பட் எனர்ஜி பர் செகண்ட் பர் யூனிட் ஏரியா. ஓகே, நான் எவ்வளோக்கு எவ்வளோ இன்டென்சிட்டி இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணுறனோ அவ்வளோக்கு மோர் நம்பர் ஆஃப் எலக்ட்ரான்ஸ் will only come out rather than electrons with higher kinetic energy. So it's independent only. Okay, so this statement is right. Depends upon intensity of intensity is right. No, so the statement B is right. Okay, what are the factors it depends upon? It depends upon the light, okay, light or incident, and it depends upon the free surface substance or the threshold frequency. Okay, fine. Okay, photosensitivity of a metal is high if work function is small. Work function where f0 is the threshold frequency. Okay, what is photosensitivity? ஒரு சின்ன amount of light if it showed photoelectric effect na, it's called as more sensitive. First statement is definitely right. Photosensitivity of a metal is high if work function is small. What is work function? The amount of energy required for me to remove the electron, right? The electron remove பண்றதுக்கு how much energy required, that is my work function. Okay, fine. Work function is equal to hf0 where f0 is threshold frequency. Both are right. Okay, is my assertion being explained by my reason? Just let me know if my assertion is explaining my reason. No la, right? It's not explaining, but both statements are right. Okay, fine. An alpha particle and a deuteron. What is a deuteron? Deuteron is an isotope of hydrogen where it has one proton and one neutron in the center. Okay, basically hydrogen atom has atomic mass 1 where it has one proton and an electron around it. Or deuteron is when or deuterium, okay, it has one proton and one electron, so its atomic mass is 2. Okay, and alpha particle atomic mass is 4. Okay, fine. Ratio of the d Broglie wavelength is, okay, fine, பார்க்கலாம். velocity கொடுத்துறாங்க. So h by mv for alpha particle is 4 times of 4 into mass into velocity is v. For deuteron is nothing but h by 2 particle இருக்கு, proton and neutron, so 2 times into v, 2v. Okay, 2 may cancel ஆயிடும், so it's in the ratio of 1:1. Okay, this is modern physics for you guys. It's simple. Okay, okay, threshold frequency கேக்குறாங்க இந்த இதுல. What is the threshold frequency of the What is it? இங்கே தான் ஆரம்பிக்குதா? This graph we saw here. This is V0. V0 is my threshold frequency. So in the graph, this is my threshold. Okay, fine. So 2 into 10 power 18 is my threshold. Okay, fine, nice, beautiful. 2 into 10 power 18 is my threshold. Okay. Do we have two? No, illa. Okay. Planck's constant கேக்குறாங்க. Slope is Planck's constant. 6 by 3.6. 6 into 10 power minus 34. 34. Okay, so this is right. Planck's constant இங்க கரெக்டாக தான் இருக்கு. 3 இடத்துல கரெக்டாக இருக்கு. ஓகே, இப்போ நான் இதோட த்ரெஷோல்ட் ஃப்ரீக்வன்சி பண்ணி கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். இங்கே வந்து நான் மார்க் பண்ணது 2ன்னு இருக்கு. ஓகே, ஆனால் இங்கே ஆப்ஷனில் 3 into 10 power 14 தான் இருக்கு. What will be your answer for this question? Right? This question number. Okay. It's 2 into 10 power 18 now. Okay. Okay, fine. கரெக்டாக இருக்கு. It's 2 into 10 power 18 now. There's something wrong with this. Okay, fine. Nice. Okay. Next question. Source S1 is producing a frequency of this much photons per second of wavelength this much. Another source, this many photons per second, wavelength this much, power 1 by other one. Okay, but what is power? Again, back to the basic definition. What is power? Energy per second. Okay, fine, nice. இப்போ எனர்ஜி per second நீங்கள் பார்க்கலாம். H C by lambda, okay, into N is my energy of 1. N by S is the power of 1. Okay, so ஒரே நிமிஷம் பார்க்கலாம். 10 power 15 into H C by lambda is nothing but 5k, 5000 into 10 power minus 10, which is equal to 1.02 into 10 power 15, which is ratio கண்டுபிடிக்கல, right? Okay, into HC by 5100 into 10 power minus 10. Okay, ratio கண்டுபிடிக்க ரெண்டுக்கும். HC cancel, 10 power 15 10 power 15 cancel, 10 power 10 10 power minus 10 cancel, இது ரெண்டு 0 cancel, இது ரெண்டு 0 cancel. Okay, it's either 1 by 50 is to 1.02 by 51. Okay, into 100 பண்ணோம்னா this is 2 by 100 இருக்கும். This is 2 1 This is also 2 by 100. So in the ratio of 1:1. 1. Paka. Okay, simple calculative question. Okay. Okay. இது கொஞ்சம் பெருசாக இருக்குது பார்ப்போம். 2 wavelengths கொடுத்துறாங்க, intensity கொடுத்துறாங்க, equally distributing among 2 wavelengths. Okay, so intensity is equally distributed. Okay, a beam falls normally on the area of 1 centimeter square of a clean metallic surface of work function given. Assume that there is no loss of light by reflection and each is capable of photon. And by reflection and each capable photon ejects 1 electron. Number of photoelectrons liberated in 2 seconds is approximately. Okay, it's getting harder as we go, but this is a very simple question. Okay, they gave intensity. What is intensity? Amount of light, amount of energy per second per unit area. Fine. Okay. Nice. I need to write the values down. Still okay. What is the work function of this material? 2.3 electron volts. What is 2.3 electron volts in joules? Right? 2.3 into 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. Correct? So it'll be around 3.6 3.65 3.68 இருக்கும். Okay, 3.68 into 10 power minus 19 joules. Okay, okay, இவ்வளோ amount of energy இருக்கு. இதுக்கு எவ்வளோ frequency தேவை? Is nothing but 3.68 divided by h. H nu is equal to energy. Fine. 6.6 3.68 divided by Planck's constant will give me my V naught. Okay. Switch around. So it is around 5 or இங்கே wavelength தான் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. ஓகே, wavelength கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. ஃபைன், நம்ம wavelengthக்கு கொஞ்சம் யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். என்ன யூஸ் பண்ணலாம்? ஹெச்சின்னு யூஸ் பண்ணலாமா? ஆர் 1/hc. ஓகே, 1 by என்னன்னா I found out the energy is equal to hc by lambda. Lambda நான் கம்பேர் பண்ணுவோம். Lambda is equal to hc by e. hc எவ்வளோ? எனர்ஜி எவ்வளோ? 3. Okay, if you solve this, we'll get the answer to be right. The required wavelength will be equal to the solving. If anyone could help me, Anna, I have doubt, just let me know. Okay, இதை அப்படி யாராவது சால்வ் பண்ண முடிஞ்சால் சால்வ் பண்ணுங்க. Okay, I don't want to waste your time here, but if you solve this you'll get lambda. Okay, lambda வச்சு கன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுங்க whether these two can help with these two will help in photoelectric effect or not. Okay, நான் கால்குலேட்டர் ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்க்குறேன். 1.9 So it's around 5000 angstroms. So it's around 5100 angstroms. அப்போனா என்ன அர்த்தம்? I'm sorry, this calculative question, it's a little calculative question. Okay, if it's 5100 angstroms, okay, this one won't help in photoelectric effect, only this one will help, right? Okay, only this one will help. This one, if it helps in photoelectric effect, now how am I supposed to find இது number of photoelectrons? This will help. Total intensity is this much. Okay, only this one will liberate. So path intensity, so 1.8 into 10 power minus 3 watt per meter square into இது 1 centimeter square. அப்போனா 1 into 10 power, how much is 1 centimeter square? 10 power minus 4 meter square. Okay, so 1.8 into 10 power minus 4, 1.8 into 10 power minus 4. Okay, இவ்வளோ எனர்ஜி தரும், இவ்வளோ எனர்ஜி சப்ளைட். ஓகே ஃபைன், இவ்வளோ எனர்ஜி சப்ளை ஆகுது divided by individual electronக்கு எவ்வளோ எனர்ஜி தேவை? this much, 3.68 into 10 power minus 19. Okay, solve this, you'll get an answer to be around, if I'm not wrong, it will be 9 into 10, because yeah, it will be around 9 into 10 power 11. Okay fine. So basically நான் என்ன பண்ணேன், my entire approach for this question was, first find if both wavelengths can cause photoelectric effect. Okay, number one, this is what I did. I found if it did it. Okay, so பார்த்தேன் ஒரு wavelength தான் help in photoelectric effect, other one didn't. Okay, so அதிலே பாதி கட்டு. So பாதி frequency, intensity is equally distributed, but then half the intensity is for my photoelectric effect பண்ணக்கூடிய wavelength. Okay, so 1.8 into 10 power minus 3 is my wavelength which help me in amount of intensity which helps in photoelectric effect. அதுக்கப்புறம் what did I do? And the intensity over this area, that gives my total energy. Okay, for 2 seconds it gives my that gives my total power. For 2 seconds it gives my total energy, that divided by energy required per electron gives me number of electrons. Okay fine. Okay, now next question. Number of photons per second on average emitted by a source of monochromatic light of wavelength 600 nanometers when it delivers the power of this much, what will be? Okay, photons கேக்குறாங்க. பவர் கொடுத்துறாங்க. ஓகே, hc by lambda is equal to n. Okay, n into hc by lambda. Okay, this is my total energy. Okay, n is number of electrons. Number of electrons per second is gives me my power. Okay, so hc by lambda into n gives my energy, divided by seconds gives my power. Okay, this is equal to 6.6 into 10 power minus 34 into 3 into 10 power 8 divided by lambda. What is lambda? 600 into 10 power minus 9. Okay, solve பண்ணா என்ன கிடைக்கும்? ஒரு நிமிஷம். 6.6 into 10 power minus 34 into 3 into 10 power 8 divided by 6000 into 10 power minus 10 into n by, this is what I'm supposed to find, is equal to 3.3 into 10 power minus 3. Okay, cancel 2 கீழே எவ்வளோ வரும்? -9 it will be -7. Okay, it will be -10 power -27. Okay, into 8, 10 power -19 plus -3, 10 power -16 plus 16. Okay, simple calculation, very simple calculation. Okay, fine. Human eye can detect a yellow light of this much, delivers this much watt to retina. How much photons are required for retina to perceive? Very beautiful question, la? Okay. Frequency is, wavelength is given, power is given, photons kekranga. Simple. Adhe whatever I did, n by s is equal to, n by s into h c by lambda is equal to 1.7 into 10 power -19, 18. Okay, solving this equation we'll get our answer, which will be around, okay, this is 10 power -34, 10 power 8, 10 power 28, 34, 26 by 10 power -10. மேலே போகும், it will get cancelled, so it will be 10 power 19, go anga 18. Yeah, so it will be around 0. You won't have power. Okay, 5 million இருக்க வாய்ப்பு இல்லை. So this either it's 50 or 5. Solve it accordingly. The answer is, I think it's supposed to be 5 because the exponents they get cancelled. Okay, fine. The energy of photon of wavelength is given, h c by lambda is equal to energy. Okay, solve it. What is hc? 1.9 into 10 power -25 divided by 445, 45 into 10 power -9, 7, 8. Okay, 10 power -8. Solving it, you will get power energy. Okay, I think it will be around 40, 190 by 4. It will be 4 times. So 4 times of 40, 4 times inga irukku, 4 times inga irukku. This will be the answer. Fine. Okay, monochromatic light of wavelength is given. Helium, power is given, number of photons per second on an average rated by the beam is. Okay, very simple. Power is equal to 9 millivolts, 10 power -3 is equal to n by s into h c by lambda. Okay, what is h inga? 6.6 into 10 power -34 into 3 into 10 power 8 divided by 667 into 10 power -9 into n by s is equal to, how much energy is that? 9 millivolts is equal to 9 into 10 power -3. Okay, this will be 7 எடுத்துட்டா இது அப்படியே கேன்சல் பண்ணிடலாம். Thank God. Okay, nice. The solution is now, the calculation is way less now. Okay, -34 plus 8 -26, -26 plus 7 -19. Okay, so n by s is equal to 3 into 10 power -3 into 10 power 19. n by s is equal to 3 into 10 power 16. Okay, 10 power 16 irukka? Yes, correct. Okay, there was some too much calculation, but last 10 years MCQ solve பண்ணா minimum 300 plus வாங்க முடியுமா? MCQ solve பண்ணி when you know how the questions are asked. Okay, but I would suggest you to solve those questions and understand know the concept a little well. I think that will really help. Okay, yeah, 300 plus எடுக்கலாம் if you study those in that way. Okay, which one of the graph correctly represents the variation of photoelectric effect with the intensity of incident radiation, keeping the other parameters fixed? Okay, intensity increase பண்ண current increase ஆகுமா increase ஆகாதா? Just let me know. What is intensity first? Intensity nothing but number of photons. Basically number of photons. Number of photons increase achina, power per unit area will increase. Okay, this is the concept behind it. If a current at zero intensity will be zero only, that we know for sure. When you increase intensity, current as it increases, and எவ்வளோக்கு எவ்வளோ intensity increase பண்ணுறியோ அவ்வளோக்கு அவ்வளோ current இருக்கும் when it is above the threshold frequency, right? So threshold frequency க்கு மேலே I am giving my light, because of which threshold frequency மேலே light, because of which there is current, and current increase பண்ண number of photons increase பண்ணுற, number of photons is basically number of intensity. Okay, so this will be my graph. All right. Ionization potential, okay, இது கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. Okay, fine. Second spectral line of Balmer series and third spectral line of Paschen series. Okay, this is a match the following question. Okay, wow. All right. Oh, இதெல்லாம் equal நம்ம கேட்குறோம். The first member of Lyman series and third spectral line of Balmer series and the second spectral line of Paschen series. This is Lyman, Balmer, Paschen, bracket, fund. Okay, wow. Okay, ஒன்றுமே புரிஞ்சிருக்காது, but still okay. This is my Lyman, Balmer, Paschen, bracket and fund. Okay, first member of Lyman series. Okay, third spectral line of Balmer series. Okay, oh, ABC in கேட்குறாங்களா? What is A? A is nothing but Lyman oda limit, limit from infinity லேருந்து வருது. Okay, so A is my limit of Lyman series from infinity to 1. Okay, what is B? B வந்து first, second and third. B is the third of Balmer series. B is the third spectral line of Balmer series. Okay, C என்னது? C, this is my first, this is my second of my what? Paschen series. So third one is right. Okay, only option 3 is right. Okay, correct. Okay, fine. Yes, 1 minute guys. Okay, fine. Okay, it's a little cold here. All right. Okay, Lyman series oda first spectral line is equal to 1 by lambda max correct. Fine, this will be equal to lambda 1. Okay va, the lambda 1 by lambda limit is equal to r into 1 by 1 square minus 1 by infinity square. Okay, fine, which is nothing but r தான், 1 by r தான் இங்கே. Okay, இங்கே it's 1 by r, where it is 4 by 3r. Okay, this is my first spectral line oda wavelength. First spectral line oda wavelength. This is my last spectral line oda wavelength. Okay, ratio என்ன? 4:3. Okay. Angular momentum MBR equals NH by 2 pi. NH by 2 pi. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Angular momentum directly. NH by 2 pi is directly proportional to R. Yes, exactly. Right? Correct, Milia. Okay. Hmm? This my equation is right. Correct, Okay. We know for a fact that it's inversely proportional to N. Correct, So R is proportional to N square. Yeah. So V into N and 1 inversely proportional to N. So R is proportional to N square. Okay, fine. My N is proportional to root over R. So my NH by 2 pi is angular momentum. Okay, N is directly proportional to root over R because V is also dependent on N, R is also dependent on N. Okay, so N dependent on R line is proportional to root over R. Okay, fine. H alpha, beta, gamma, and delta are obtained first 4 spectral lines of different order Balmer series. Okay, which the line has maximum frequency. Alpha is the first line, beta is the second line, third is the gamma, fourth is delta. Delta வந்து தூரமானது வருதா, so delta will have the maximum wavelength, mean maximum frequency. எவ்வளோக்கு எவ்வளோ எனர்ஜி அதிகமாகுதோ அவ்வளோக்கு எவ்வளோ ஹையாக போகும். How higher the energy, lesser will be the frequency. This is some basic physics here and chemistry, basic science. Okay, fine. As the electron in Bohr's orbit of hydrogen passes from N2 to N1, kinetic and potential energy changes as. Okay. Kinetic energy. We know that big equation adula it's inversely proportional to N square. Okay, fine. We also know potential energy is inversely proportional to N square because they are all same, equal. Okay, together they form my total energy. So inversely proportional to 4. Initially it was K was proportional to 1 by 4 and it became 1 by 1. Potential energy was equal proportional 1 by 4, then it became 1 by 1. Okay, so ரெண்டுமே வந்து 4 fold change ஆயிருக்கு. Okay. Commercial lighted mercury fluorescence tube consists of. Okay, what is meant by commercial what is this basically, right? Just let me know. What are emission light? Absorption spectrum is where it has lines, okay, with dark bands. Okay, but in a mercury fluorescence it will have mercury and light is emitted. Mercury will absorb some frequencies of light, so remaining light is emitted. Okay, so it is emission lights of mercury. Emission lights. Okay, emission lights of mercury are mercury and electrode background mercury and a few bands of Hg2 கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். That's our task here. Okay, basically the எப்படி structure is like you have light irradiated and then mercury absorbs few light and emits it. Okay, we don't have an electrode material which has it only emits light. Okay, fine. So this one won't come. Okay, emission lines of mercury only, right? Okay, this is also right. Emission lines of mercury with continuous breakdown. This is what I'm expecting. This is the right answer. Continuous background. Okay, okay. I think we'll take a break, okay, for 10-15 minutes, okay. So class starts, okay, let's say 8:20 class starts, okay, 18 minutes. Let's round it off. Class starts at 8:20. Okay, well, this is a small break. Or it should supposed to be resumes. Okay, let's see you guys soon. Okay, okay. Hello, people. Hi. We are back. I am back. Hopefully, you guys are here too. Okay. Hmm. All right. எல்லாம் இன்னும் லைவ்ல எடுத்தீங்கன்னா just give me a thumbs up in the chat box. Okay, come on, சீக்கிரமா லைவ் chatல ஒரு thumbs up, a fire emoji, something, a response, so we can start our second part of the session, which is again solving questions only. Okay, right? Okay, just a minute. Okay, right, ஆரம்பிக்கலாம். Sorry. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, by maximum by 9:45, I mean 9:30, I think we'll end the session. Okay, don't worry. Hmm. Large angular scattering for alpha particles was led to the discovery of atomic nucleus. Right or not? Exactly, first one is right. Okay, that's what led to the discovery of atomic nucleus. Basically, the entire Rutherford experiment. Okay, Rutherford's experiment using alpha particles. அதை வச்சு தான் வந்து we figured out that there is something centrally located which was heavier and had the same charge as my alpha particle. But then don't ask me the question, how did he figure out something called as an alpha particle before finding a nucleus? Alpha particles only consisted of helium nucleus. Okay, don't ask me that question. All right, they won't ask that in NEET. Okay, entire positive charge of an atom is concentrated in the central core. Correct? Okay, this was the same is all right. Large angle of scattering is of alpha particles. Okay, just read half of the sentence. Okay, I think it will make sense. Where is the pen even? Okay, இங்க இருக்கு. Large angle of scattering, discovery of nucleus is right. Entire process are concentrated in the center of the core, it's also right. Okay, இப்போ வந்து we'll see led to the discovery of atomic nucleus. Okay, இந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்டை கட் பண்ணிக்கலாம் இப்போதைக்கு. Okay, large angle of scattering of alpha particles was because of the positive charge of atom were concentrated in the center. Okay, because the positive charges were concentrated in the center, large angle of scattering for alpha particles. அவ்வளோதான் simple. So both are true and correct explanation of A. Right? பக்கா. Alright. Radius of the first permitted Bohr orbit of electron hydrogen atom equals to 0.51 angstroms. Ground state la energy இது இவ்வளோ. Energy of hydrogen atom replaced by muon. Okay, same charge as an electron. Okay, mass மட்டும் 207 times of electron. If Bohr first radius, ground state will be energy will be. Very nice question la. Very nice question. This is your JWP by Q. Yeah, okay, basically you have electron and ground state. And then what else you have? Okay, அதோட ரேடியேஷன் இருக்கு, அதோட எனர்ஜின்னு இருக்கு. Okay, fine. Mm. 0.5 angstroms. Okay, fine. Okay, nice. And it's by 2 pi. Okay, this is something we know for sure. Okay. I see no response in the chat, guys. Come on. What is I thought you were trying to tell me something. Okay, fine. Okay, radius is equal to h square epsilon by pi mass of electron into e square. Okay, wow. Idhila mass of electron changes. Okay, it becomes 100 and 207 times of mass of that thing. Charge is same. Okay, so my radius radius decreases, correct? So from 0.51 it becomes 0.51 divided by 207. Okay, fine. இது ஒன்று இருக்கட்டும். Okay, this is for radius. This will be Armstrong's, this will be radius, new radius. Okay, now இது என்ன கேட்குறாங்க, ரேடியஸ் கேட்குறாங்களா? ரேடியஸ் will be around 5 divided by 2 தான். 5 divided by 2 இருக்கும், 2.5 தான், இந்த மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும். But then it's 0.5 into 10 power minus 10 divided by 200. Basically it will be point minus 2, 0.25, 2.5 into 10 power minus 13. So this will be my answer here. Okay, இது ரெண்டுமே possible answers. Okay, I for sure know energy won't be equal. So energy இதாக இருக்க வாய்ப்பே இல்லை. So energy இதாக தான் இருக்கும், கரெக்டாக? சேம் எனர்ஜி இருக்காது. But still, if you want to calculate energy now, how are you supposed to calculate? N into energy E is equal to, is proportional to N. Yeah, that still I think this is sufficient. In the question lab for NEET level they'll ask this much தான். JEE வந்து they asked it in such a way that it's very much obvious here. Okay, fine. We for sure know that my energy is proportional to P square by 2m is equal to my energy. Okay, fine. Okay, P square by 2m my kinetic energy. Okay, P square is mv or whole square, m square v square, m square v square divided by 2m. Okay, fine. M cancel, so it's proportional to m mass. Okay, my energy is proportional to mass inga. Okay, mass on the initially energy was minus 13.6, but finally it became 207 times of 13.6. Okay, fine. Right, all of that. Total energy of an electron this much. Kinetic and potential energies are respectively. Kinetic energy, we know velocity is positive, so kinetic energy is positive, positive, positive. So kinetic energy correct. Kinetic energy plus potential energy should equal which one? Should equal my total energy. The potential energy would add panada and I'll get this one. So answer D. Okay, fine. In a radioactive decay, this is my atoms in nuclear chapter. Nuclear chapter again. Okay, radioactive decay. The initial nucleus is this much. R alpha particle, 4 beta particle are emitted. In the end, atomic mass by atomic number A and Z are given by. Very simple. R alpha particle, அதாவது 6 neutrons plus 6 protons are gone. Okay, 6 12 electrons, 12. Okay, so 12 protons gone. Okay, atomic number la it will be 90 minus 12. 90 minus 12. Okay, fine. And mass la minus 24. Okay, fine, done. What are beta particles? Beta particles are energy da, but they don't have such significant mass change. Okay, so basically beta particles done. Okay, இது இல்லை நமக்கு தேவையில்லை. Beta decay fine. So positron and electron, they don't affect mass, so it's 232 minus 24. Okay, because 6 into 4 alpha particle mass 208 minus 90 minus 12 is 78. Okay, fine. இப்போ என்ன அது 4 beta particles are emitted. Okay va, beta particles emit ஆச்சு என்ன ஆகும்? It have increased positive charge. Beta particle basically electrons or positons. Okay, say it's in electron reduces charge. Okay, appo from 78 it becomes 80, it becomes 81, and it becomes 82. Okay, fine. That is my beta decay for you guys. I hope this is clear, because in the concept is very important, because they asked us, they'll definitely ask you guys as well. Okay, for some ketanga, very simple and also very important as well. Okay, fine. இது என்ன கொடுத்துருக்கான்? ஆல்ஃபா பார்ட்டிகல்ஸோட எனர்ஜி கொடுத்துட்டான். நியூக்ளியஸ் ஆஃப் லெட் ஆல்ஃபா ஸ்கேட் மினிமம் டிஸ்டன்ஸ் ஃப்ரம் நியூக்ளியஸ் ஷுட் பி ஓகே, வெரி சிம்பிள். அகார்டிங் லா ஆஃப் கன்சர்வேஷன் ஆஃப் எனர்ஜி. ஓகே, எவ்வளோக்கு எவ்வளோ க்ளோஸ் போதோ மீன் ஆல்ஃபா பார்ட்டிகுலர் எனர்ஜி will be something. Okay va, and the amount of energy will be equal to its potential energy of the orbit. Okay, so my kinetic energy will be equal to the potential energy, right? Am I right or not? Just let me know. This is definitely the right statement. Okay, so kinetic energy will be equal to potential energy basically. So you are throwing a magnet piece. This is a repulsive, this is a magnet. See, this is a north pole. Your screen is my north pole. You are my north pole. This is my north pole again. I'm throwing it. Okay, it goes, and to some distance it comes closer to you. Since both are north poles, okay, it's not possible ரெண்டுமே சேர்ந்தா இருக்கும், but still both are north poles. அது பக்கத்தில் போய் ஒரு எக்ஸ்டென்ட்ல போய் நின்றுடும். அதுக்கு மேலே அதால மூவ் பண்ண முடியாது. Fine, then it will be repelled backwards. Okay, so அதே தான் இங்கேயும். My kinetic energy will be equal to my electrostatic interaction. Okay, I am having some kinetic energy, my half mv square, that will be equal to my k q square by r. Okay, Pakka? What is half mv square இங்க அவன் என்ன கொடுத்துருக்கான் 400 கிலோ எலக்ட்ரான் மோல்ஸ் 400 into 10 power கிலோனா 3 தானே ஆமாம் into electron 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 equals to 9 into 10 power 9 into q square is nothing but ரெண்டு சார்ஜ் ஒன்று வந்து alpha particle, it has 2 protons. Okay, so 2 into 1.6 into 10 power 9 into minus 19 into இது என்னது 82 into 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 divided by r. So you solve பண்ணீங்கன்னா you will get the distance r, okay, which is around okay. Taking the wavelength of first Balmer line and have in the hydrogen spectrum is this much. The second wavelength will be, first wavelength is 1 by 2 1 by 4 minus 1 by 9. Second one is 1 by 4 minus 1 by 16. Okay, so it's 4 3 by 16 by 3 16 by 3. This is 5 by 36 36 divided by 5. If 36 divided by 5 is equal to 660, so I should write 660 into 5 by 36 into 16 by 3 36 18 8 9 4 20 by 9 into 22 220 440 by 9. கரெக்டாக தான் பண்ணிருக்கேனா? Okay, we know for a fact that wavelength decreases. Okay, இங்கே இதெல்லாம் wavelength குறைஞ்சிருக்கு, இது குறைஞ்சிருக்கு, இது குறைஞ்சிருக்கு, இது குறைஞ்சிருக்கு, this won't come. Okay, but still it's not sufficient. Solve பண்ண என்ன கிடைக்கும்? 660 into 5 by 36 16 by 3. I think this is the right way I'm doing. Let me calculate it. 660 into 5 divided by 36 into 16 divided by 3 488. Yeah, correct. The calculation thing is wrong here, but still I did it right. Hydrogen like atom emit 6 wavelengths for all possible transition between group of level. Okay, கொஸ்டின் என்ன சொல்கிறாங்கன்னா, ஹைட்ரஜன் மாதிரி ஒரு ஆட்டம் இருக்குது. ஓகேவா, பேசிக்கலி ஹைட்ரஜன் மாதிரி இருக்கிற இந்த ஆட்டமில் இட் ஹேஸ் ட்ரான்சிஷன்ஸ். ஓகே, ட்ரான்சிஷன்ஸ் ஃப்ரம் திஸ் ஒன் டு திஸ் ஒன். ஓகே, பாசிபிள் இட் ஹேஸ் 6 wavelengths. ஆறு டிஃப்ரெண்ட் wavelengths இருக்குது இந்த ரெண்டு ட்ரான்சிஷனில். The max atomic number of the atom is, okay, how am I going to find this question answer? It is answer very simple. Okay, energy is equal to 13.6 by n square into z square. Correct? E is equal to 13.6 electron volts into z square divided by n square. Correct? Okay, இங்கே வந்து என்ன கொடுத்துருக்கான்? இங்கே that thing is difference is ஒன்னோட z square to 13.6 by n square is equal to 0.85. அதே இன்னொன்று வந்து Okay, fine. ஸோ சால்வ் பண்ண என்ன கிடைக்கும்? சால்வ் பண்ண அப்படியே கேன்சல் ஆகிடும். பட் அது அப்படி ஆகக்கூடாது. கரெக்டாக? taking this as ground state. ground state எடுத்துக்கலாம். இப்போ சால்வ் பண்ண we'll get it around என்னோட வேல்யூ should be around 12 நினைக்கிறேன். okay, and 0 value should be around 3. okay, இந்த ஆப்ஷன் இங்கே இருக்கு. 3 atomic number. Simple, easy. Okay, what is the ionization energy of 10 times ionized sodium atom? It increases progressively. Ionization energy is nothing but the last electron, valence electron energy amount of energy required. okay, one energy increase panna positive charge increase agum, and then if you increase it more it will still increase. okay, fine. இந்த மாதிரி போயிட்டே இருக்கும். கரெக்டா? okay, fine. Ionization energy nothing but 13.6 into z square by n square. okay, but still ஒரு அயானை ரிமூவ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு எவ்வளோ அமௌண்ட் ஆஃப் எனர்ஜி required, அதான் அயனைசேஷன் எனர்ஜி. மீன் ஒரு அயான் ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுறதுக்கு ஒரு எலக்ட்ரான் ரிமூவ் பண்ணணும். அந்த எலக்ட்ரான் ரிமூவ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு எவ்வளோ எனர்ஜி தேவையோ அது அயனைசேஷன் எனர்ஜி. ஸோ திஸ் வில் பி மை ஒன் ஃபஸ்ட்டு இதுலேருந்து z square is nothing but 11 square. okay, very simple, very simple. okay, binding energy of an electron in a hydrogen atom is this much, and energy required to remove the electron from the first excited state of lithium plus 2s. okay, 13.6 into what is lithium? Hydrogen, helium, lithium, 9 square. okay, option D is equal to 13.6 into n square by z square by n square. simple. Hydrogen atom can give spectral lines like Lyman, Baum and Paschen series. Which of the following is correct? okay, இதெல்லாம் வந்து நம்ம wavelength check பண்ணோம். கரெக்டா? okay, we for sure know Baum series is in the visible region. Where is? no. Paschen is in the visible region. no. It's in no. Lyman is in infrared region. no. Baum is in visible region. okay, partly. best nuclear fuel எது best nuclear fuel? plutonium. okay, தெரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. fine. okay, fission of nuclei is possible. what is fission? breaking down. fusion, setting up. okay, binding up. okay, fission is possible due to because of low binding energy in them. okay, 1 minute. Fission of nuclei is possible because the low binding energy in per nucleon in them. Fission is splitting up. It decreases as atomic number progresses. okay, it increases with mass number at lower mass numbers. It decreases in mass number at high mass numbers. correct? But the reason for fission is this one. okay, fine. ஏன்னா இப்போ நீ கிராஃப் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அயன் இருக்கு இல்லையா, அயன் has the maximum, iron is more stable. okay, iron is very stable, highest binding energy per nucleon. fine, iron இருக்கட்டும். இப்போ after iron, if you take the graph, it goes down. okay, as mass increases, as atomic number increases, the binding energy per nucleon decrease. okay, fine. Given the masses of various atomic particles, this one. okay, which of the following is allowed by momentum and energy conservation? Neutron and proton will give you what? Deuterium plus gamma. This is possible. Okay, this is possible. Positron plus electron will give you photon. No, not photon. Okay, gamma particle. Photon, this is not possible. Neutron plus neutron will form deuterium. No, deuterium has one neutron and one proton. Okay. No, it has two protons, or one proton and one neutron. One proton and one neutron. Okay, makes sense. So it is option D. Correct? Okay. Electron do not experience strong nuclear force. Strong nuclear force is charged independent. Is it right? Is also right. But they are not correct explanation of both. Okay. Very simple. Direct NCRT. Okay. Direct NCRT. An alpha particle mass கொடுத்துட்டான். Protonக்கு mass கொடுத்துட்டான். Neutron mass கொடுத்துட்டான். Binding energy of alpha particle is estimated from the data to be. Okay. Add these two. Alpha particle has 2 neutrons and 2 protons. Okay. So it will be 1.0783 plus 1.00867 0 14 15 15 16. This will be my mass. ஆனால் எவ்வளோ இருக்குது alpha particle into 2 பண்ணுமா? So 0 0 12 13 1 2 3 0 4. ஆனால் மாஸ் எவ்வளோ இருக்குது? 3 தான் இருக்குது. ஸோ 0.03 of அதோட mass is converted into what? My energy. Okay. So delta M is this one. Delta M atomic mass unit la irukke. 0.03 into 931 mega electron volts will give me my answer, which is around 2.79. Yeah, 3 into 9 27. Closest option. Okay. Equivalent energy of 1 gram of substances. 1 into 10 power minus 3 into c square. 9 into 10 power 16. 9 into 10 power 13. Right? Okay. Very simple. Direct question. If binding energy of deuterium is given, the mass defect in AMU is. Deuterium oda binding energy கொடுத்துட்டான். Binding energy is nothing but amount of energy used in nuclear binding. Okay, wow, fine. Mass defect எவ்வளோன்னு கேட்குறான். Delta mass defect. Okay, mass defect times my c square is equal to binding energy. Okay, binding energy by c square, or this one in AMU la atomic mass unit la. Okay, atomic mass unit la AMU la delta M in AMU into 931 equals my what? 2.23. Okay, so delta M is equal to 2.23 divided by 931. Okay, find the solve பண்ண என்ன கிடைக்கும்? 2.23 by 931 will get around. நான் கால்குலேட்டர் போகிறேன். Hmm. 0.02395. But then it's in positive, so it's also positive. Okay, fine. Attractive force nala, but still energy is used here, so it's positive now. It's not potential energy because potential energy depends upon position. Okay, a star. Okay, next question. Excuse me. A star has 10 power 40 deuterons. Okay. Produce energy via process of deuteron. Deuterium plus tritium gives tritium plus proton. Okay. I think this is supposed to be deuterium now. Okay. Power is given. Neutron supply of the star is exerted by a time order of. Okay. Nice question. Nice question. Okay. N into tritium எவ்வளோ? I think the equation reaction is wrong here. Okay, there's something wrong with this question. Okay, இதுக்கப்புறம் it has one more equation where it goes like neutron plus tritium gives me an helium atom plus a neutron. Okay, fine. So the question is a little wrong here. Okay, question wrong, but still I'll tell you how to do it. Okay, just listen. ஒரு ஈக்குவேஷன் இங்கே இருக்கா, ரெண்டு ஈக்குவேஷன், இன்னொரு ஈக்குவேஷன். ஓகே, ஒரு ஈக்குவேஷன் இப்படி இருக்கு, another equation will go like He helium கொடுக்கும். Adding these two equations we'll cancel out this tritium மட்டும், ரெண்டு deuterium, so 2 ஓகே. இப்படி ஒரு ஈக்குவேஷன் வரும். இதை வச்சு டியூட்டீரியம் மாஸ் கொடுத்துலாம், ஹீலியம் மாஸ் கொடுத்துலாம். டியூட்டீரியம் அதோட மாஸ் டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் வச்சு டெல்டா எம் கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். டெல்டா எம் டிவைடட் பை சி ஸ்கொயர் will delta m into c square will give me energy. Divided by this one, you will get number of neutrons, I mean number of neutrons involved in it. Okay, அது கண்டுபிடிச்சா you will find time. Okay, the answer is, I think it will be around 10 power. Just a minute. It will be around 10 power 10 to 10 power 14. அதுக்கு மேலே இருக்காது. ஸோ யா, ஓகே. இது வரைக்கும் புரிஞ்சு நம்புகிறேன். ஓகே, இது கொஞ்சம் பின்னாடி இருந்து வரலாம். ஐ எம் டூ போர்ட் ஆஃப் வாட் எவர் இஸ் கோயிங் ஆன் இன் தட் செக்ஷன். ஓகே, ஃபைன். இங்கே பார்ப்போம். இட்ஸ் இன் ஃபார்வர்ட் பயாஸ். ஐ மீன் திஸ் இஸ் இன் reverse bias. This is in forward bias. Reverse bias irukku, so current won't flow through this. Okay, current will flow through R1 and R2 only, R1 and R3 only. R1 கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். current through following resistance R1 is nothing but இங்கேயும் ஆக்சுவலி 2 தான். ஓகே, 2 ohms தான். ஓகே, ஸோ இட்ஸ் 10 by 4 equals to 2.5 ampere. ஓகே, கொஷின் நான் போய் போட்டேன்னா just 1 minute guys. Yeah, I'm back. Okay, in a transistor, if collector current is this much, base current is this much, then the current amplification factor of transistor is, okay, collector by total is equal to my amplification factor. Okay, transistor is not there for you guys, but still இதை பார்த்துக்கோங்க. கலெக்டர் இந்த மாதிரி கொஷின் கேட்டாங்கன்னா வாட் இஸ் சப்போஸ் டுனா கலெக்டர் கரண்ட் divided by Total current is nothing but so base current plus my collector current. Okay, wow. 26. So 25 divided by 26 is my amplification factor. Common emitter amplified designed as an NPN transistor. Input impedance is 1 kilo ohm. The load is 10 kilo ohm. Voltage gain will be. It's also very simple. Okay, very simple. Alpha கொடுத்துட்டான், impedance கொடுத்துட்டான், load கொடுத்துட்டான். Okay, very simple. Just a minute. Okay, this is based on a concept which is deleted for you guys, but still I have included this because in case NEET like கேட்டாங்கன்னா you should be able to solve it. Common in the formula ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. கரெக்ட் டிரான்சிஸ்டர்ஸ் என்னென்னலாம் if you சும்மா ஒரு வீடியோ பார்த்துக்கோங்க, just know what transistors are. Okay, fine. Current gain கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். This questionல current gain beta is equal to alpha by 1 minus alpha. Okay, which is equal to 99. Okay, the voltage gain is nothing but beta by resistor ratio. Resistor ratio is 10. 10 into 99 is 990. Okay, this is a little out of your syllabus, but still I have tried to include it. Okay, fine. This is in forward bias. Forward bias is in reverse bias. Are they ideal? No. Voltage 6 on forward bias la 250. So 6 divided by 250 is my current. Okay, simple, very very simple. Semiconductors எல்லாம் டக்கு டக்குன்னு சால்வ் பண்ணிடலாம். கொஷின் பார்த்தோன்னே சால்வ் பண்ணிடலாம். இங்கே பாருங்கள், அவன் என்ன கேட்குறான், கரண்ட் கேட்குறான். கரண்ட்டு நான் இங்கே இந்த வேர்ட் படிச்சிட்டேன். அண்ட் தென் ஐ சா திஸ் இஸ் இன் ரிவர்ஸ் பயாஸ், ஸோ நோ கரண்ட் வில் ஃப்ளோ த்ரூ திஸ். திஸ் இன் ஃபார்வர்ட் பயாஸ், கரண்ட் வில் ஃப்ளோ த்ரூ திஸ். Total resistance is 150 plus 100, 250 in series. Paka, done. Zener diode is specified to have a breakdown voltage கொடுத்துறான். Maximum power distribution is this much. Maximum current is given. Okay, V square by R is equal to okay. Resistance கண்டுபிடிக்கணுமா, breakdown voltage கொடுத்துட்டான். 8.8 8.2 into 8.2 divided by R is equal to 410. Okay, in the question I'll explain it. Okay, you have a diode now. Okay, you're having a diode here, a diode. In the diode there's a breakdown voltage. There's a breakdown voltage. Paka. Okay, breakdown voltage irukku, but then that voltage is given as 8.2 volts. So maximum 8.2 volts I can push it through. 8.2 volts into 8.2 volts divided by R will give me my power, which is 410 millivolts. Solve panna I'll get resistance of value. This resistance of value, if I substitute in I square R, which is equal to the same exact 410 milliwatts, I'll get my current value. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I'm going to do here. Okay, all right. I hope this is clear. This is a long stretch. Okay, the formula is also, you have one more formula. Okay, I don't know why this. Okay, the formula is for power is also V equals to VI. Yeah, V into I. V is given as 8.2 into I is equal to 4.410 into 10 power minus 3. If you solve, your answer would be around 50 milliampere. Yeah, your answer is 50 milliampere. Okay, this is my, okay, what is this? This is not in your syllabus. Let's not discuss about it. Okay, I thought it would be helpful, but ana vena. Okay, Okay, one more thing which you must know, சும்மா தெரிஞ்சு வச்சுக்கோங்க. One thing is transistors இருக்கு இல்லையா, your transistors, they can be used as switches. Okay, அந்த switch எப்போல்லாம் யூஸ் பண்ணலாம்னா, this is also a new concept. இது வந்து example if they ask, just apply this. Okay, transistor they won't ask 190%, they won't ask, but still if they ask na, transistor can be used in as switches when they are in the saturation zone. In the zone, or this is my cutoff zone, or they can be used as switch in cutoff zone. The ரெண்டு zone use பண்ணலாம். So region 1 and region 3. Okay, fine. Okay, now association reasoning. So many reasoning questions. Okay, direction of diffusion current of a junction is from N to P. Majority current carries diffuse region from higher concentration to that of lower concentration. Is my assertion right? No. But is my reason right? Yes. So A is false, R is true. Diffusion current na enna, the reason சொல்றது தான். Majority current carries diffusion from one region to another. That's my diffusion current. Okay, but diffusion current, okay, direction is from P to N. P la you'll have more holes. Holes nothing but positive charges. Positive charge diffuse ஆகிறதால தான் வந்து direction of positive charges gives my direction of current. So P to N. Okay, simple. Temperature coefficient of resistance is positive for metals, negative for p-type semiconductors. Right? Yes, because if you increase temperature na enna agum, number of current carrying bodies they increase, current carriers they increase, say holes, say electrons, rendoda number of numbers increase. Okay, effective charge carriers in metals are negatively charged electrons, whereas in p-type semiconductors they are positively charged. Both are true. And are they correct explanation of A? Yes, exactly they are. Okay, fine. It might be little subjective this question, but still understand. P-type semiconductor, oh I can this is negatively charged electrons. Okay, negatively charged electrons for metal. Okay, P-type la they are positively charged. Positive charge எப்போ increase ஆகும் when I increase temperature. Negatively, but negatively there is resistance because collisions increase. Number of effective collisions increase, causing resistance. Okay, fine. Okay, let's skip 66. 5. Drift current in PN junction from N side to P side. Okay, the assertion is right. It's due to free electrons only. What is drift current? We know diffusion current and then drift current. Drift current is actually because of it goes through the circuit only. Okay, when it goes through the circuit, our holes they don't go through the circuit, only electrons go through the circuit, right? So yeah, both are true and correct explanation of it. Correct? Okay. Transistor and also இது இன்னொன்று தெரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க, transistor வந்து rectifier யூஸ் பண்ண முடியாது. Transistor is not a combination of two diodes placed face to face. Okay, both are false. Wavelength of light emitted by an LED depends upon forward bias. Forward bias is nothing but P type to positive, N type to negative. Forward bias la energy gap. Okay, அதில் தான் வந்து LED, I mean forward bias la இருக்க energy gap தான் வந்து causes my LED to light up. Okay, fine. We're almost done. Okay, at absolute zero my semiconductor acts as an absolute zero la enna agum, there won't be any free electrons. There won't be any free electrons and there are no current carrying, no charge carriers. No charge carriers na enna agum, no flow of current. No flow of current na they act as insulators. Fine, easy. Okay, width of depletion layer PN junction increases in forward bias. No, false. And it என்ன ஆகும் PN junction diode forward bias இருக்கும்போது depletion layer it shrinks. Okay, in intrinsic semiconductor Fermi energy level is exactly in the middle of the forbidden gap. Correct or not? Exactly. Intrinsic na single type la energy level, Fermi energy level, the energy level of maximum charges, it's exactly in the middle. Okay, fine. This is also right. This is right. First one is false, 2 is right. Okay. Cations and anions are arranged in alternate form in a which one? Covalent crystal, ionic crystal, semiconductor crystal, metallic crystal. Which one? Cations and anions. Sodium chloride, Na plus cation, anion Cl minus. They are a ionic crystal. Okay, fine. Very simple. Half wave rectifier RMS value of AC component of wave is equal to half waveல பாதி வேவ் தான் ரெக்டிஃபை ஆகும். பாதி வேவ் இருக்கும், பாதி ஜீரோ, பாதி வேவ் ஜீரோ, பாதி வேவ் ஜீரோ. ஓகே. ஏசி காம்பனண்ட் வந்து இதுமே ஏசி காம்பனண்ட் இருக்கும். ஹாஃப் வேவ் ரெக்டிஃபையரில் ஐ ஹேவ் இப்படி இருக்கும். ஓகே, கொஞ்ச நேரத்துக்கு தேர் ஓன்ட் பி எனி ஃப்ளோ ஆஃப் கரண்ட், நோ கரண்ட். கரண்ட்டே இல்லைன்னா அப்போ என்ன அர்த்தம்? டிசியோட ஆர்எம்எஸ் இஸ் லெஸ்ஸர் தென் தட் ஆஃப் ஏசி. அப்போ அது ஏசியோட ஆர்எம்எஸ் இஸ் கிரேட்டர் தென் தட் ஆஃப் ஏசி. கரெக்ட். ஓகே. பி டைப் செமிகண்டக்டரோட conductivity is due to positive ions, illa holes are also positive charges da. Mean because they don't have electron, another they can be called as positively charged. Okay, fine. Thickness of a depletion layer is in the order of depletion layer clear rendu nadu junction la. Fine, adu thickness kekranga. Their thickness is in the order of micron size la irukum. What is a micron? Micro 10 power minus 6. Okay, and the order irukkum. Okay, fine. Now back to atoms. Certain mass of hydrogen is changed to helium by a process of fusion. Mass defect in the fusion did this much. Energy liberated is simple multiplication 0.02866 into 931. Solve pannunga, you'll get the answer. Okay, it's 3 times of this one, so it will be around this. In the value vara vaaipu irukku, but then it has 1 2 27. I think it's option A. Mass defect in the fusion reaction, but during reaction எழுதி பாத்தீங்கன்னா okay, I think I messed up a little bit here. Total energy will be equal to 20. Okay, they're asking total energy is 26.7, but energy liberated per atomic mass. Energy of helium is, atomic mass of helium is 4. Per atomic mass எவ்வளோ energy liberated இருக்குங்க? So that is equal to 26.7 divided by 4. Okay. Okay, earth absorbs energy from sun every day. Percentage of increase in mass of the earth every day will be 10 power 22 divided by c square will be equal to mass. Okay, find this one. Divided by 6 into 10 power 24 into 100. This will be my mass percentage. Okay, clear? Fine. Okay. Mass defect in a particular nuclear reaction kudutran. Okay, fine. Amount of energy liberated in kilowatt hour. Mass defect is 0.3. Okay, into 10 power minus 3 in kilograms. mc square 3 into 10 power 8 whole square. Amount of energy. Okay, this amount of energy liberated per second square. This amount of energy liberated. This divided by in the amount of energy or in kilowatt for an hour தரணும்னா எவ்வளோ kilowatt per hour இருக்கணும்? Divided by 3600. Simple. Okay, very simple. Oh, it's in kilowatt, not even watt. Apna into 10 power 3 இருக்கும். Fine. Okay. These are all simple questions. You can all solve it easily. Okay. Note that this entire thing is over. My session is also over. Okay. Can I explain question number 61? Yes, of course I can. What is that question? At absolute zero temperature. Okay. At absolute zero temperature. Absolute zero temperature na basically அங்கதா வந்து you won't have anything. Okay va? Absolute zero la your electrons will be stationary. Okay. Your atoms or elements, they don't emit radiation. Okay, they don't have any energy. Okay, absolute zero la they don't have enough energy. So my electrons in the semiconductor, they don't have enough energy to go from the conduction band to go from the valence band to conduction band. கொஞ்சமா எனர்ஜி இருந்தாலே they'll go semiconductorல basically. ஆனா இங்க எனர்ஜியே இல்ல, zero thermal energy. Fine. Because of zero thermal energy, there is no free electrons. Because there is no free electrons, there won't be any free holes as well. So we don't have holes as our carriers, we don't have electrons as our carriers. So basically it has no carriers, no charge carriers at all. When you don't have any charge carriers, what do we call that substance? An insulator. Fine. Okay, I hope this is clear for you. Okay. Okay. If you have any other doubts, ask me in the comments. In the entire lecture, I mean entire slide. Along with this, I have main sort of question. No? Okay. Everything I'll send it to you in the Telegram group. Join பண்ணிக்கோங்க. Everything I'll send it tonight. And also, yeah, Neet lecture. I mean, pona lecture, adukku munnathu lecture also I'll send it in the group. Okay, don't worry. Fine. Okay. Hi Anna. Hi Virat Kohli. DY2EK. Yeah. So I think we'll end the session here, right? Okay. See you guys. Okay. At the lecture. Is it enough? If you ask, I'll send you another question paper. Okay, along with this. This is not because I can't cover 5 chapters or 6 chapters in one 75 questions less 5 chapters or a type of questions. So I tried to cover here, but still கொஞ்சம் difficult தான் இருந்துச்சு. I'll send you the paper, try solving it. Okay, I'll send you one more paper along with this. Okay, thank you so much, that means a lot. Okay, I'll definitely send in the paper along with that one more paper I'll make for this entire modern physics, and அதையும் நான் சேர்த்து அனுப்புறேன். Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay, I am get 80%. Oh, nice. You'll definitely get 99, 95, 97 percentage in NEET. 89 percentile. Don't நீங்கள் ஜேஇ பர்சன்டைலையும் நீட்டையும் கன்ஃபியூஸ் பண்ணிக்காதீங்க, because the exams are different totally. I've seen people who didn't clear JEE properly crack NEET exam like it was nothing. Okay, because NEET is a little bit different than that of JEE, but still the confidence தரும், because அதனால நானும் எழுதினேன். But still, let that percentile thing not affect your, make sure that it doesn't affect your preparation. Okay, next 12 days நீங்கள் என்ன பண்ணுறீங்களோ அதை ப்ராப்பராக பண்ணுங்கள். டோன்ட் ஓவர் திங்க் அபவுட் யுவர் பர்சன்டைல்ஸ் or board எக்ஸாமோட performance, anything. Forget about everything, okay? அடுத்த 12 days, it's yours to work hard. It's yours to put in effort, okay? It's not anyone else's. It's your 12 days, okay? நீ தான் effort போடணும். Hopefully you all do that, okay? But I got around 99 percentile. Thank you, Anna. Yeah, sure. So let's conquer NEET 2026, guys. Hopefully this will be my last lecture here in this series. இதோட முடிஞ்சு, and then we'll have one more session chumma just to talk about paper presentation and all that. 24-hour session. Adil I'll solve questions because I like solving questions. I'll teach you as well. Yeah, hopefully. I'm dropper. Okay. Well, it's subjective, terla, but yeah, I'll make sure you get a paper for everything, okay? Now or prepare pani, I'll send you இன்னைக்கு நைட்ல வரேன், tonight or tomorrow morning la, okay? Fine. Hi Punita C1R. Okay, fine. Yeah, so இதோட முடிச்சுக்கலாம். I see you guys soon in the next session. All the very best. Do your preparation well, and also don't worry, இப்போ வரைக்கும் if it didn't go well also, we can do it, okay? அந்த மைண்ட் செட்டோட next 12 days approach பண்ணுங்க. Solve a paper every day, 1 or 2. And then also one more thing. Yeah, I think I didn't upload the last lecture or paper, so I'll send everything together today, and I'll make one more paper for modern physics and send it to you as well. In the Telegram group நீங்க join பண்ணீங்கன்னா it will be available, okay? I'm your junior this year, hopefully. Excited to see you, Virat Kohli. Okay, 2026 la paapom. Fine. All right. Physics, who to approach? Approach me, Telegram group like கேளுங்க doubts, or if you have my if you are in the mentorship group na கேளுங்க Telegram if you want to ask doubts personally also, it's fine, okay? Yeah, all right guys, see you.